They said Arsenal don't have the bottle for this Premier League. Looks like things are changing. I'll tell you what. Last time we won the Premier League, I was a cocky young youth in school, bantering all the United fans. Now it's 2026. It looks like we've got to take on the whole Premier League fan base. And you know what? I'm here for it. We got 90 minutes left of football to play. And that's going to dictate how this summer goes. It can either be glorious, where London ain't safe for no rival fans, or it's going to be rough. Or, tonight, Bournemouth can take away all those worries for us. It'll be another important 90 minutes, but nothing to do with us. We'll just sit back and watch. Bournemouth, you've got a lot to play for. Do a brother a favour. Do Arsenal a favour. The next 2 weeks could be really something special. A moment in time for our fan base, for our club. We've got a chance to wrap up the Premier League and then do something we've never done before. And that's win the Champions League title. I've been waiting for this 22 long years. One thing I know in life that this football game has taught me is you got to appreciate these moments. To take it in, enjoy it, and remember every single moment, because it can all disappear. I've seen it, you know. When Wenger was at his peak and we were taking on United, I thought it was going to last forever. No one could have told me I'd have to wait 22 years for this possibility again, for this moment again. Personally, I believe it's going to happen. I believe we're on our way. I don't think anything's going to stop us. Even though last night was nervy, and we'll get into the game now, I still had that belief. Look, we started off the game really well, especially that first 45 minutes. The lineup was not what I expected, but it looked good. There was patches where it really looked good. Like we could make something out of that lineup. So let's get into it a little bit more. At the back, we had Mosquera filling in at right back, Saliba and Gabriel at left back. We had Calafiori, who I didn't expect to see, and Raya in goal. Mosquera, hats off to you, my bro. Hats off to you. I said pre-game, he'll be all right defensively, but I can't see him adding much to the attack. Did he add much? Probably not as much as you'd like. Not Timber levels, definitely not Ben White levels either. But he tried. He was involved. He got involved in some of the intricate play. I saw him skin a player or two. He had a decent pass. There's a lot of potential with that young kid. I think give him another 90 minutes, and if at worst, he's not the worst option to play against PSG. And if at worst, Timber doesn't make it back in time for the PSG game, which it sounds really encouraging, like he might just make it. I don't think Mosquera's the worst option, not when you look at the history of the Emirates era with right backs. You know, we ain't been too blessed till Ben White and Timber came along. So, yeah, I was impressed with the young lad. He done well. Kvaratskhelia is a different issue, but if it's the best we can do, it's the best we can do. I've got hope for the young lad. Saliba, what a performance. From the beginning to the end, he was absolutely immense, especially in that last half hour when we really needed him to step up. Like, he was clearing balls, getting his heads on everything. Immense performance. Big Gabby, love the guy. He was his normal self. I think Saliba just shaded it, but he was immense too. Calafiori, right? How do you categorize him as a player? His starting position is left back, but I saw him in the penalty area. I saw him on the right wing covering for Saka. I saw him on the left wing covering for Trossard when Trossard came into the middle and inverted and joined in the attack. This guy is beyond what you would call a marauding left back. He's incredible. All right, there was a few counters down his side where he got caught up a bit, but we had the team to defend it. And let's be fair, Burnley, I don't think they were going to score. I don't think they really had it in them to break us down at any point. So it was a confident move from Arteta going with the lineup he did, as I'll explain further. Declan Rice, Eza and Odegaard in midfield. Did I want to see it this game? No. No. I listen to it. Listen, I'm like you lot. I watch a lot of the fan content on YouTube. I listen to the podcasts. You know, I'm an Arsenal fan. I'm just like everybody else. And I did hear a lot of people calling for it. And I just thought, what now? With 2 games to go, you want to change things and try something and be... I wouldn't even call it brave. I call it... I thought risky. They ain't got the minutes in together. You know, we did want to try it before, but injuries didn't allow it. But Arteta was super brave. And he knew he was going to be facing a low block for the majority of the game. Did it work? In pockets. There was a few times when Eze and Odegaard linked up and you could see that something magic could happen, but I don't know. I think they need more time playing together. I definitely saw the potential in it. I just don't think it's there yet. But it's something I'd definitely like to see more of. Declan Rice. During the watch-along last night, I called Odegaard man of the match and Declan Rice a close second. Having reflected on it, watching some of the highlights, Declan Rice, I love you, bro. What you do for this club will never be forgotten. He was everywhere. He was mopping things up. He was nicking balls off the Burnley players, the interceptions, the challenges, the getting the ball up the pitch, the running through, breaking lines. He was incredible. He was absolutely immense. We wouldn't be here now without Declan Rice. Like, I voted for Raya as player of the season, but Declan Rice, I don't know. It's so hard to split the two for me. But last night, man, he carried the team. He really did carry the team. Last night, I gave man of the match to Odegaard because that performance was the closest I've seen to the Odegaard I want. That and the West Ham game. He looked like he had that bravery back. Like, he wasn't worried about losing the ball. He wasn't worried about the team overall losing possession. He was trying things. He was ghosting past players like I haven't seen him do for a while. He was pinging balls into players like I haven't seen him do in a while. He was taking risks on the ball. And I think where I've wanted to see that for so long, I think that might have clouded my judgment a bit, and I was just happy to see him. But I think really and truly Declan Rice just edged it. But it was great. It was great to see. It only lasted for about the first 45 minutes to maybe that hour. And then we got tired and we got a bit nervous. I always knew the longer the game went on without a goal, or us taking the opportunities that were presented, it would get nervous. And the crowd, at times, they were brilliant, but at times you could feel the nerves from them as well. So I guess it's just something you're going to have to accept, being the last 2 games of the season are so close to winning a title, which none of these players have done in England. Forgetting Capier's, he's a title-winning player. I think it's natural and unavoidable. If City lose or draw tonight, Crystal Palace will be a party. Those nerves will be out the window. I couldn't care if we lose 4-3 by then. So long as the league's wrapped up, you know what I mean? It could be whatever kind of game. Just a carnival. You know how South London... I'm a North London brother, but we know how South London gets down. It's party time. You know what I mean? There's more Arsenal fans in them ends than anybody else. You know? Look how many players we've got out of South London. Up front, Bukayo Saka, Trossard, and a surprise in Havertz. Another surprise I was not expecting to see, and I didn't want to see. But Havertz, he put himself about. You could see he was a little bit rusty with some of his touches and a bit hesitant still. It wasn't coming to him instinctively. But you could see during the game why Arteta went that way. Havertz was about. He was dropping deep. He was pulling out to the left wing. He was pulling out to the right wing, linking play up, giving Saka and Trossard room to come inside and have shots. I think it really worked well. A few more minutes in his legs, and I think we do have a real false 9, you know? Everyone slags him off because he's never going to be a 2025 goal season player, but was Bobby Firmino, and he pulled off magic. if we can get him in that mold and firing injury free by next season, he could be a problem. He could be a problem. With him and Gyökeres, we can have two different strikers for very two different situations. Havertz for the low blocks. All the teams that are shook of us, that don't want to come out of their half, we stick Havertz in. Anywhere with a little bit of space when Gyökeres can run into a channel, and I will get onto him later. When the games open up, that's his kind of game. Bukayo Saka had some great moments. Obviously, the assist, like you could tell he was willing it in from the moment he left his foot. I think he knew it was a good cross, and I think he saw Havertz leaping, and it was a great leap, Ronaldo-esque leap. You could see Saka like following it in and jumping and nodding, like great moment. He's still the star boy, the star man. Still not fully fit, I don't think. Still a little bit rusty. I would like to have seen him come off and get some rest, but I guess it was a nervous game towards the end, and Arteta wanted to keep some of his favourite players on, so I get it. Trossard played really well. You could see since the West Ham game, he's had the bit between his teeth. He wants this title win. He really does want this title win. Had a couple of goals. It didn't really come off for him, but he was industrious. He definitely caused the Burnley defenders a lot of problems. And overall, he put in a really good performance. Havertz with that goal, that leap, as I said, that Ronaldo-esque leap. Thank you, 29. I know there's some content creators that don't want to say your name and going to hold on to their feelings for whatever, but I'm grateful. We get this title over the line. I'm grateful. It's not 60 million down the drain, mate. Come next season, you'll play again. That's how I look at it. As for the substitutions, who really made the impact? Gyökeres. The work rate he put in to be an outlet, to get the ball up the pitch, was absolutely incredible. The way he came on and started roughing up their defenders, started tangling them up, started nicking balls off of them, chasing down the goalkeeper. My man came on fired up. I don't know if he looked at Havertz and said, "Yeah, you think you're taking my spot?" Nah, mate. I'm here. And if that's the case, I hope so. I'm glad. He didn't get the goal, but you could hear the Arsenal fans in the stadium cheering him on, applauding every effort he made, because you can't deny the effort he put in was absolutely immense. Martinelli and Zubimendi didn't really have much of an impact. But they didn't really have a lot of time to do anything. There was that one time when Martinelli was through, and that's him. That's been him all season. He didn't finish it off though. Am I gonna hold it against him? Nah. I don't know about his future at Arsenal. I'll always be grateful. He was exciting at one point, but I think the team's outgrowing him now. But he's done some bits for us this season, so I'm never gonna knock him. You know, when that bus comes through the parade, I will be praising every single player on it. So don't let my views or what I'm saying now take it as a disrespect. But Martinelli, thank you, but I think that's pretty much it now. I think that is pretty much it. Zubimendi, he's got to find his confidence again. I don't know if he's struggling adapting to the Premier League. It's not for everyone. It can take a while. I think maybe beginning half of the season where the pressure wasn't so intense, winter hadn't kicked in properly yet. You know, I think he was enjoying it, and then I think it got tough over winter, January, February, and I don't think he really found himself since. But hopefully a good summer break, well away on international duty, can come back beginning of August, get back into a pre-season, and he'll know what to expect next season. He'll be more mentally prepared. He'll be more understanding of the team, because there's still a great player there. He is a phenomenal player. Don't let anyone say any otherwise. The guy's great. Miles Lewis-Skelly, he came on a mission. He couldn't really do much as an attacking threat, but at the time he came on, I don't think that's what he really was brought on for. I think he was brought to win the ball back, keep it under pressure, and he did a lot of that. He got involved physically. He was calm-headed, even when Odegaard was losing his marbles at Fleming, and I will talk about him. And obviously the Havertz incident. But Miles Lewis-Skelly, he's really impressed. The young man is a gooner through and through. I'm hoping he starts against Crystal Palace because I don't think it's going to be the same kind of game. Crystal Palace got a bit more about them. And I think if they can push forward and attack us, I think they'll be more willing to than what Burnley is. And I still think, even though we had more of an attacking midfield lineup, I think getting the ball from the defensive half to the attacking half is where Miles Lewis-Skelly's advantage really is. I think he breaks the lines quicker. I think he gets the ball forward a lot quicker. And I think that gives our number 10 wingers and striker more time and more space to actually do something and get opportunities. So I don't know how Arteta's going to feel about that. I don't know what he saw last night compared to the previous games or how he's going to work it against Crystal Palace. But it'll be interesting to see. Maybe if Bournemouth do their job, play anybody, don't care. Play him left back, right back, striker, who cares? But I was really impressed once again with the young guy. Really impressed. Haaland, man. Haaland is doing bits. And Piero Hincapié. The guy can run. The guy's a warrior. The guy doesn't get beaten often. He'll definitely put in a hard tackle. And he'll chase every last ball down, even if he's not going to get it. And where he... There was that one ball that came over the top and it wasn't going nowhere. And let's just say he got caught with his pants down. Pause. I don't want to see that again, brother. I want you to sign the contract. I'd love you to be a left back at Arsenal for years, but let that be the last one of them incidents. It's indecent. We're a family club. There's young people in the stadium. There's young people watching at home on TV. Allow it. Right. The big talking point. Was it a red card? Yeah, it was. Did we get away with it? Yes, we did. Yes, we bloody did. Do I care? Fuck no. The way that all these rival fans have been going on about correct decisions, let them actually have something to cry about. In the grand scheme of things, it probably just balances out some of the bad decisions we've had. So I'm not going to sit here and feel guilty. Don't let any other fan make you feel guilty. Don't even defend it to them. Just smile in their face. Yeah, he should have been sent off, and what? Did the referees mess it up? Yes, they did. And what? Am I going to cry about it? Nah, not the way all these rival fans are carrying. I don't care. Don't want to hear it. You can go do one. And another reason, let me tell you why I don't care. That striker Fleming. Should I actually say this? Yeah, he's a pussy-hole. I don't care. The guy's a pussy-hole. He forgot he was playing football. The guy had more attitude than ability. The way he was kicking people about, falling into people, what he done to Raya, what he was doing to Big Gabriel, pissed off Martin Odegaard. He was just moving like an idiot all game. He should have been sent off before even Havertz did that. He could have been up for about 5 yellow cards at least. But the referee didn't want to do it. The referee was a waste man. Bad decisions for both sides. So any rival fans that are pissed off with this, blame it on the refs. He was useless all night when it comes to Burnley decision and Arsenal decision. So who cares? Standard of officiating in this country is crap. But yeah, it's done. It's done. You lot can cry about it if you want. I got a reason to smile. I've definitely got a reason to smile. Pep Guardiola. Pep Guardiola's leaving. He's leaving Man City. He's been great for the Premier League. He's been awesome. He's achieved so many great things. Centurions, 4P, treble. It's been great. He's been great for the Premier League. And I'll be glad to win it this season, so no rival can tell us, oh, you had to wait for Pep to leave to win the league. Nah, I'm glad he was here, and I'm glad we're going to win it this season. I'm saying it. I'm calling it. We are going to win it this season under Pep's tenure. Because you know what? He's pushed Mikel Arteta. He really has pushed Mikel Arteta to be the best manager he could be. We've had to really, really raise the level of this club to get anywhere near Man City. So without Pep, I don't know if we see this Arsenal. I don't know if the Cronkies, Arteta, Edu, Berta, everyone that's been involved has had to hit the levels that we've hit without Pep Guardiola. And you know what? It's set us up. Look at all the clubs around us. Now he's gone, we are in the best position to take over as a dominating club in English football. Slotting Liverpool is a mess. Chelsea is a mess. Alonso's got a lot of work to do. Potential there. Man United with Carrick, too early to get excited. We don't know how they're going to spend. We don't know what players they're going to get. He's a good manager. But too unpredictable at this moment in time. Man City, of course, with Maresca. I know a lot of Man City fans think it really he's getting a job, but it's just until someone really established, top, maybe like a Luis Enrique becomes available. We'll see. We'll have to see what happens. Can he steady the boat? They're not in a bad situation. Can he get that squad through for another title challenge? Possibly win the title? It depends on what kind of respect he can command in the dressing room. That dressing room has still got quite a few winners in it. It depends on whether they believe in him or not. They buy into his philosophy. It's going to be hard for anyone to fill Pep's shoes. So I expect a dip. I know people use Slot as an example, but that happens rarely. That happens so rarely in football. So I do expect a dip. And really, this could be the first opportunity in my lifetime to really seriously go for back-to-back titles. I haven't seen it. And I want to see it before I die as a fan of this Arsenal club. That would be amazing. So really, thank you and goodbye to Pep. But as an Arsenal fan, it's all good news at the moment. I should get this video out maybe about half an hour before the Man City kicks off. But to all my Arsenal fans watching that game, cheering on Bournemouth, up the cherries, as they say. And I may see you in the Islington / Finsbury Park tonight if it goes our way. Believe me, I'm ready to get out that door. I'm ready to run and make a move through it. If I do see you down there, if it does go away tonight and you lot are on the streets in Islington, N5, Finsbury Park, salute. Hope everyone's got a pint in the hand. We will be celebrating. Let's all link up, enjoy the moment, because like I said, they don't come around often. I'm North Bank Delts. If you made it this far, I really appreciate you. Don't forget to hit the like, hype, subscribe, all of that good stuff. Catch me, North Bank Delts, on all the platforms, X, Twitter, TikTok, Instagram. You get me. We'll be there. But yeah, to my gooners, one love, peace, and yeah, I'll see you at the parade.